And introducing his opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 175 pounds, Phoenix's favorite son, E.J. Sparks.
E.J. Sparks looking for a victory. Boy, what a match he was having there with Ray Rosas for the Arizona State Championship, rather. With Rosas, you can take your pick. He's got so many.
Pick one.
And then, of course, coming to the aid of Rosas to fend off SoCal Distancing. You got to believe SoCal Distancing looking to take aim at Rosas again, another beatdown. And, boy, that was great respect shown by the challenger to the champion.
It certainly was. SoCal Distancing, such a scary factor around the United Wrestling Network, and it seems to keep getting worse and worse week by week.
Yeah, as they say, we are everywhere. In the ether, unbelievable to Ray Rosas, as we saw. So he was in no way to defend himself. So good thing for E.J. Sparks. Sparks still looking to get back to his winning ways here, guys. He's had high-profile matchups, but just hasn't landed in the win column as much as normal lately.
That was a nice takedown right there by Sparks. I'd like to see him use his hands to start setting up those takedowns a little bit better.
Great arm drag there by VSK the other way. Should be a phenomenal matchup.
So much speed, so much agility between these two competitors. A lot of hard striking, a lot of fast momentum.
It's absolutely been a very fast-paced fight, and I think that the longer it stays fast-paced, the more in favor this will be for E.J. Sparks.
Cover now after the leg lariat there by E.J. Sparks. Went upstairs. That shot echoed off the walls of the Ocean View Pavilion. Incredible. And now there we see a little Muay Thai. You worked on this with Jordan Clearwater, but now we see that kickboxing background by E.J. Sparks. Nice agility, landing on his feet for VSK.
Oh.
Easy for me to say, and catches him with a nice drop kick.
VSK was trying to get some air like he was heading back to JFK.
You know, and look at that. Nice body slam into the splash, into the cover immediately. How about the vicious brawl earlier with Watts just taking it to McGill on the outside, hit him with everything and the kitchen sink.
After all their history, you can only imagine all the pent-up rage inside of Watts, but what is going on out there?
And then, you know, they left the premises and not knowing, you know, what's going to happen there. But look at this, that springboard Superman punch in essence. And we'll going for the cover. We'll try and have an update on the situation. We don't know where that fight led him. But, I mean, McGill was absolutely laid out with the kitchen sink, and then follow-up shots by Watts. I mean, vicious revenge on the mind of Watts.
You can't blame Watts for wanting to go out there and put it on McGill. After what McGill did to him, that blindside attack from behind in the parking lot several weeks back was uncalled for.
Oh, cover now after the short German suplex into the corner. Nice offense there by VSK. That's a bad landing for E.J. Sparks.
VSK has been starting to take advantage of E.J. Sparks by staying attached to him. When he's attached to E.J., E.J. can't do a lot of his high-flying or spinning attacks, and as a result, it really nullifies a lot of E.J.'s offense.
VSK out to create a pro. I mean, think of the tutelage he had with the likes of Brian Myers, Pat Buck, and also trained, nice European uppercut. There's that shot you don't see coming into the cover. Almost puts him away. Also trained under Ricky Reyes, who's got a lot of history here. Ricky Reyes once started with Rocky Romero, T.J. Perkins as Los Cubanitos way back in the late 90s, early 2000s in UPW, and has obviously gone on to great things, has Reyes, but just another one that trained VSK, and you really see it with his efficiency in the ring. Certainly
efficient, incredibly aggressive, beautiful offense. And now hooking the leg for a cover on E.J. Sparks.
VSK is absolutely proving that he deserves to be near some of the top dogs. E.J. Sparks is a 3-time championship wrestling from Arizona champion, and he's got E.J. in a bad place right now.
You've got to wonder about E.J. Sparks' headspace. Yes, he's had these high-profile title matches, West Coast Pro Championship at Primetime Live, the Arizona State Championship, the United Television Championship, and now shoulders to the mat for VSK. But even though E.J. Sparks has had these high-profile matches, he hasn't come away victorious. Do you wonder if that gets inside the mind of E.J. Sparks at all?
Eventually, I got to believe it does, Blake.
Not only that, but you got to consider the amount of damage that he's taken in a handful of these losses. He was getting beat down by Beef Can.
Look out here, though. Look at the strength by VSK. I mean, we got to give credit where credit's due. And here's the cover. We talk about the toughness. and the mind state of EJ Sparks. But completely focused in this match has been VSK, looking extremely impressive against one of the top stars in the United Wrestling Network.
VSK realized this is a huge opportunity for him. A win over a former champion will make big things for him happen here on the United Wrestling Network.
Top stars coming in from Creative Pro. You know, guys like VSK, guys like Max Caster, who have certainly impressed thus far, but just haven't gotten in the win column.
The VSK trying to change that, change the trajectory.
Well, VSK, just like Matt Caster, they haven't gotten W's yet, but they prove that they belong in this caliber of competition.
VSK was really looking for some breath there, gasping for air, tries to pick up the pace, looking for the roll through into the pinning attempt, gets it. And man, look at the spring in the legs.
Wow.
Not only to escape, but then immediately into the drop kick, beautifully done.
No wasted momentum from VSK. And now cover on EJ Sparks.
I'm telling you, I'm impressed with what I see out of VSK. He's a great athlete, Blake.
You got to keep in mind, EJ Sparks is a striker, and he's starting to get outstruck by VSK here.
Oh, trying to change that as if he heard you. Single shot there by Phoenix's favorite son. Weakens the knees of VSK. Great back and forth action. This is phenomenal competition.
EJ Sparks needs to keep this a striking match if he wants to continue to control this matchup. But just like that, we saw it go back to grappling, and EJ is back on his back.
Pin attempt here by VSK. This is great back and forth competition based on respect. Certainly not what we saw with Miguel and Watts earlier out there. That was just a full-on street fight. So personal.
Oh, certainly not from Miguel. Maybe even tricking Watts into returning to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood after losing the Heritage title. This was absolutely atrocious, his behavior, attacking Watts outside the venue, and now this parking lot brawl.
VSK in control of this competitive matchup. It continues right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling, and you see it here. VSK still in that catbird seat. He has been in control of this matchup throughout the entirety of the break, but EJ Sparks trying to battle back.
EJ Sparks trying to fight back, gain a little leverage, able to reverse, break the hold.
Oh, beautiful question mark kick by EJ Sparks. That is a high-level traditional martial arts kick right there. And as you can tell, VSK is walking on Wobble Street.
Oh, he sure is, on rubber legs. That question mark kick that really just comes down, so much velocity. Flying clothesline by EJ Sparks. Man, he is really catching his second win in a big time, in a big way. And this is not where you want to be, where you're going to eat some of these big buzzsaw round kicks.
If you watch the pivot on EJ Sparks' kicks, man, he is blasting those kicks in there. There's a ton of torque on those.
Well, he's got him up, fireman's carry position. I think he was looking for that what a maneuver, that version of the Argentinian backbreaker Ushigoroshi cutter.
Wow.
By EJ Sparks. What a match, back and forth, seesaw.
He's got to get on him quick. He might be able to get this pinfall right here.
Could do it. Boy, and that was high impact, Alyssa.
That certainly was. You got to imagine that took all the breath out of the lungs of VSK, and VSK is reeling.
It was really.
See guys kick out of stuff like that. It tells you how tough they are and how willing they are to continue fighting. It's easy to be the guy kicking people's butts, but what are you going to do when you get put in a bad place?
And again, when you got two guys that are desperate for a win, this is what you got. Just the best competition imaginable. Both guys giving as good as they get. Oh, big swinging slam by EJ Sparks. Cover. And another close call. Man, EJ Sparks, Alyssa, is digging deep, deep, deep into his playbook.
He certainly is, but we talk about the fact that the motto that VSK lives by is whatever it takes. And maybe whatever it takes is mustering up any strength left in your body to kick out of a cover from EJ Sparks in this match.
Sometimes it's not how much you can dish out, it's how much you can take. VSK's taken a good amount, but he's also dished out a lot. This is still anybody's match.
I think only the corner was about the only thing holding up VSK, but maybe not. Wherewithal for the reversal. The balance now shot there by VSK, who continues to fight on in this matchup. Oh, nice, rolls through. What's he got in mind here? Into the pin. Oh, and now throws him over. German suplex delivered.
What a follow through.
That's the European uppercut. Man, what a match, guys. This thing has been a sprint since the opening bell. There it is. What a maneuver. Ha ha ha.
Now the cover for VSK. The shoulders of EJ Sparks are down, but no.
1, 2 him. No, he didn't get him neither.
He had both legs wrapped up on that pin, too. That had to take everything EJ Sparks had to kick out of.
The tides have been shifting nonstop over the course of this match. You got to imagine the winner of this match is going to be whoever can hold up their resilience and last the longest.
I know. You know, you're throwing everything you got, including that what a maneuver by VSK. He's you know, quite frankly, probably won the Create a Pro title with that, and it wasn't enough to put away EJ Sparks. So what's that tell you about the toughness of Phoenix's favorite son?
Both these are extremely tough competitors. Both guys have taken a ton of damage. I'm surprised that both of them are still on their feet.
On their feet, but just barely.
VSK says whatever it takes, we're probably going to take everything that one of them or the other has.
Pace quickens, both looking for the clothesline. Both go down in an absolute heap.
Well, great
My
minds
goodness.
think alike, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Wait, whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, no. I thought we were told they were off the premises. Watson McGill fighting all the way in here.
Oh, no.
They're still going at it. How long have these two been fighting?
And in the ring, we have a double count going because both men are down on the outside here. We got Watts taking McGill into the post. He hit him with the kitchen sink earlier. I guess that wasn't enough, guys.
TK, I don't know what to watch.
Well, we got two things going on now. Choking him with a camera cord is Watts. We don't have a shot of it right now, but we can use our eyes back in the ring.
Both guys in the ring are almost back on their
There
feet,
it is. They're both getting up. This match continues with all this craziness. McGill up on the stage. Oh, don't let him over
We don't
here.
want that over here.
Keep him away from us. We already had a giant brawl come up here.
And EJ
weeks
Sparks
ago.
distracted, watching Miguel off the stage. Almost a 3 count.
VSK almost just snatched the victory up right there.
Look for the roundhouse rhythm. Nobody home. Look at this half Nelson
Oh.
into the backbreaker, chaining together the offense. Butterfly lock into the suplex. Nicely done. Is VSK going to get it?
No.
This match continues. Where the hell did Watts and McGill go? They're fighting over there in the storage area. I can hear them.
Yeah, there's all
my
kinds
God.
of banging and clanging going on back there.
Whether it's SoCal distancing or Watson Miguel, you got to constantly look over your shoulder here at United Wrestling Network.
There's all kinds of heavy equipment back there. Those two monsters could do a lot of damage, but man, I don't want to take away from this incredible matchup. And this is the makings of a classic here, guys, between VSK and Sparks.
Sparks isn't all there. You saw him trying to get up right there and just kind of swinging at the air. I don't know if he's hurt his eyes or if he's just so out of it, he doesn't know where he is right now.
EJ Sparks fighting blind as VSK said, I need this, EJ.
You mentioned by any means necessary, whatever it takes, and VSK was clawing at the face earlier. Now a blatant choke.
As a competitor, I can actually really respect the whatever it takes. That doesn't mean I would bend the rules, but I can respect a guy who's willing to do what he has to take home the W.
But imagine what that would do to cement your status at the United Wrestling Network with a win over a 3-time Arizona State champion, EJ Sparks.
Yeah, but a 3-time Arizona State champion that was just in title competition, wants to get back there. What a hook kick. Did you hear that, Blake?
Oh my
right
God.
behind the ear, man. That's where you want to hit him to take their equilibrium out. And you can see if VSK went right, he might be sleeping right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you take it rolling, if you can get him in the middle of the ring, he might be able to get this pin.
Motionless here. I think that was lights out for sure. He caught him flush on the temple.
Oh, no.
Man,
Fighting back.
Playing possum, perhaps. One of the oldest tricks in the book. You got to believe Brian Myers could have taught him that. Boy, he's got He's got an over-under hook. Now the crucifix back the other way. A lot of moving parts. There it is. Roundhouse rhythm.
Oh, VSK.
Just a faceplant KO. He looked out. Guys are really out when you see him faceplant like that. Yeah. Faceplant KO for EJ Sparks.
Here is your winner, EJ Sparks.
Man,
Oh,
oh man.
no.
Oh, look who's back.
What a victory by Sparks with a roundhouse rhythm. Playing a beat, you might say, on VSK and beat him. And now speaking again.